So today I have the Battery Tender 1.25 amp battery charger maintainer. My neighbor just bought himself a brand new lawn tractor, and this thing is sweet. But one of the concerns is he doesn't want his battery going dead, especially during the winter when you don't use it very often. During the summer, he's out there every other day mowing his lawn. I kind of even have to turn the camera down so we can't hear him. But anyway, let's go ahead and help him out and get that in today. Now, I went ahead and took this unit out, and what we have here is you have the voltage selector right here, so we can switch between 6 volts and 12 volts. Pretty much these days, most things are running on 12 volts. Some of your motorcycles will run on 6 volt and some of your other yard things. But most everything we're going to be using is going to be 12. So you really don't have to worry too much about that. Now, I have a bunch of different ones of this brand, and I really love them. First thing we're going to do is I'm just going to set this aside because we're going to take the cord that comes with this to attach to the battery, and we'll talk about that. I'm going to get that out, and I'll be right back. So this is the included cord, and what you have here is some alligator clips that remove with a 3mm Allen wrench, and then a fuse, and then you have a plug here that you can use to unplug your main charger cord from this cord, and you can leave this attached to your device all the time. So we'll run that through the lawnmower in a place where it won't get damaged during use, and then when he brings it in his garage, he'll be able to plug it in. Of course, we've got all the directions, and it tells you how to do all this stuff step by step, and I skimmed through this, but we don't need these. You should read them. Anyway, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove these, and I have my number 3 right here. Really simple to remove, and they're very short screws, so I normally would not do this over top of the lawnmower because I drop it in there and never get it back. But just like that, I got that out, and then when I'm done, I'm going to put these back in there for storage in case I ever want to use these again. Now I want you to see these, and I'm going to hold them up close to the camera, but these are very large ring terminals, so you'll be able to get them on most batteries. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach these to the battery. So let's come on down here and take a closer look. This one here we're going to go ahead and use a screwdriver for. I like these ones with the big slots there. Of course, you should do what you're comfortable with, but me, I like to put these directly on here, and when I do this, I'm going to make sure that it's facing like that, and then I'm going to make sure that the battery cable that comes to the vehicle is touching the battery, and this charger one is on the top. Just like that. Nice and tight. And of course, you can look up the torque and torque it to that spec if you like. Same thing, we want to make sure that we get that on the outside. That nice and snug. And then, of course, I didn't show you this before, but there is a fuse right in here. Close that up. And then there's a nice convenient hole right here, or we can go over here. I think that we wanted to go over here for today, so that way we can get it a little bit to the side because that's where we're going to plug it in. Go ahead and just zip tie this up there, and it'll be nice and secure. Just like that. cut that, and we are done. Get this stuff out of the way, and then we can go ahead and plug that in. I'll be right back. So we have the battery tender right here, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but he didn't want to mount this into the vehicle. So we're just mounting the cord, and he's going to plug that in, and for convenient storage, he's going to leave these wires bundled up. But if your application will allow for something different, like you can leave it unbundled and reach directly to your cord, that's fine too. His is parked in the middle of his garage, so he's going to need to use an extension cord. And conveniently, here's the extension cord right here. So let's go ahead, and I'll put that there so you can see it. And now we're plugged in. And it's already set on 12 volt. And it is charging. It shouldn't be much of a charge because the battery was in pretty good shape, so it'll probably only take it a little bit to get it all the way there. But that's it. And he's just going to leave this down here on the floor like this when he's using it, and then undo it when he's not. Now, if you wanted to mount it, there's a lot of different mounting options. You've got 4 different holes right here, and you could literally mount that thing right to the outside like this, or you could probably mount it underneath the seat here. There was a couple of different locations that we liked, but he really wanted to be able to remove this and possibly even use it on a different vehicle. So that's pretty much it. Again, I have a lot of these products from this company, and I really trust their stuff. I think you'll be really happy with this. And we're going to make a follow-up video in about a year. So I'll see you in a year. Thanks for watching.